In 2003, McDonald's set out to engineer the ultimate sweet and savory breakfast and created a sandwich unlike anything before it. But behind every McGriddle lies a hidden world of food science, precise American suppliers, engineered maple syrup crystals, and industrial secrets McDonald's has never fully revealed. Before your first bite even hits the griddle, what really happens in the factory and how does it all come together in the restaurant? The McGriddle first appeared on McDonald's menus in 2003. It was the result of years of research into capturing both sweet and savory flavors in a single sandwich. That debut required more than a new recipe. It required a network of trusted suppliers, each responsible for delivering ingredients that would meet strict standards every time. Enriched wheat flour, sourced from American mills, forms the foundation of the griddle cake. Suppliers deliver bulk shipments under contracts that specify exact protein and moisture levels, ensuring the cakes rise and brown as intended. Eggs arrive from regional producers either as whole shell eggs or as pasteurized liquid, depending on the facility's needs and volume. Bacon and sausage are processed by partners who follow detailed guidelines for seasoning and fat content, while the cheese is formulated to melt at a precise temperature. The signature maple flavor comes not from pouring syrup into the batter, but from a proprietary blend developed with food scientists and flavor specialists. Each ingredient must pass rigorous quality checks, everything from microbiological testing to visual inspections, before it is cleared for production. This commitment to consistency is what allows McDonald's to serve the same McGriddle experience in thousands of locations across the country. With every supplier and every shipment, the groundwork is laid for the engineering that follows inside the factory walls. Inside the production facility, flour, leavening agents, sugar, and water combine in massive stainless steel mixers. Each vessel handles thousands of gallons of batter at a time, monitored by a web of automated sensors. These sensors track every variable, ingredient ratios, temperature, and viscosity, feeding real-time data to the plant's control system. The goal is a batter with the same texture and rise batch after batch for every McGriddle cake made nationwide. The focus here is consistent, precision-driven mixing. But the real innovation lies in the maple flavor. Rather than pouring syrup into the mix, food scientists developed encapsulated crystals that can withstand the turbulence of mixing and the extremes of freezing and reheating. Scientists describe how these crystals are engineered, each one a tiny reservoir of maple flavor encased in a carbohydrate matrix designed to remain solid until the cake is cooked. When the batter hits the griddle, the crystals soften, releasing pockets of sweetness throughout the cake. The encapsulation process borrows from wider food industry techniques, using glassy sugar matrices or spray-dried powders, yet the exact McGriddle formula remains proprietary. After mixing, the batter, now studded with thermally stable maple crystals, moves to holding tanks, conditioned for precise viscosity and temperature. From there, it is ready for portioning and griddle cooking, engineered for the next stage of uniform production at industrial scale. Batter flows from holding tanks onto a moving steel griddle, where the temperature holds steady at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Each cake receives a precise deposit, with automated heads maintaining weight within 2% of the target. The line moves quickly, and griddle zones are calibrated so the bottom sets before robotic paddles flip the cakes for even browning. Vision systems scan every surface, flagging any cake that is too pale, too dark, or misshapen. A production engineer points to the monitors tracking these parameters, explaining how even a slight deviation in batter viscosity can throw off the entire process. Cakes that pass inspection ride a conveyor to a spiral cooling tower, where their temperature drops gradually to prevent condensation. Controlled cooling protects texture and prevents sogginess. Then, in less than half an hour from mixing, the cakes enter a blast freezer at minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. This rapid freezing locks in moisture and texture, ensuring the cakes arrive at restaurants in peak condition. Once frozen solid, they are sealed in coated packaging and loaded for refrigerated transport, ready for the next stage. Frozen McGriddle cakes arrive at each restaurant, sealed and coated, ready for the morning rush. Crew members store them in freezers kept at 0 degrees Fahrenheit. When it is time to serve breakfast, a set number of cakes are pulled and placed directly onto flat-top griddles calibrated to precise temperatures. The griddles are checked several times a day using digital thermometers to ensure each cake warms evenly without scorching or drying out. As the cakes heat, the encapsulated maple flavor softens and releases the signature sweetness. Meanwhile, eggs are cracked fresh or poured from liquid containers and cooked to order on separate griddles. Sausage patties or bacon strips are prepared in advance and held in temperature-controlled cabinets for a strictly limited window to maintain quality and food safety. Staff monitor holding times and temperatures closely to prevent overcooking or bacterial risk. Assembly moves quickly. A warm griddle cake forms the base, followed by a slice of cheese, the hot egg, and the chosen meat. The second cake completes the sandwich. Each build takes just 15 to 20 seconds, with staff trained to layer ingredients in a set order for consistent flavor and texture. Finished sandwiches are wrapped and placed in heated bins where quality control checks confirm proper assembly and serving temperature. Managers recalibrate equipment throughout the day, reinforcing the system that delivers a McGriddle identical to the one served across the country. Every McGriddle reflects a new era of engineered convenience where science shapes even the simplest breakfast. As fast food evolves, the line between kitchen and laboratory grows ever thinner. Thanks for watching.